Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Legends of Runeterra video, this time featuring a deck I like to call Go Fish. Why is it called Go Fish? Well, simply because it features the newly released card from the recent variety patch, the Kingfisher. Now, in case you haven't seen the variety patch, the Kingfisher is a 9 mana 8/8 Demacia card that says, when I'm summoned, draw one of each champion from your deck. Each round, the first time you summon a champion, rally. So, an incredibly great drawing tool, and also just rally. It can potentially be insane, but the most important part is that says when I'm summoned, and the first time you summon a champion. That is insanely important distinction to play, because there's a huge difference between play and summon, and the reason a summon is so important, because now that means we can play it in our Warmother Call deck, and it still synergizes, because Warmother Call, if you remember, got a huge buff. It used to cost 12, now it only costs 11, and believe me, the 1 mana reduction, I said it when I reviewed the variety patch, and I said it now again, it's giganuts. It's super busted. You can drop it a turn earlier, which is incredible. You can drop it on turn 8 instead of 9, and the difference is just insane. It's game changing. Everyone is playing Warmother Call deck right now. Everyone is sort of testing different variation. The most popular Warmother Call deck you're gonna see is the Volibear and Tryndamere with Shadow Isles. This version obviously runs the Kingfisher, so no Shadow Isles. We have Demacia instead. But let me tell you, my version is superior, and I can confidently say it after smashing so many Shadow Isles Warmother players. So yeah, insanely huge buff and insanely great. Getting to summon the top ally from our deck each round start, and also when you cast this, crazy, just crazy powerful. So, what do we run in this deck and how do we play it? So, let's actually get into the deck guide and show you what this deck is all about. So, first, let's start with the obvious. We run Warmother Call, 3 copies, so naturally we're gonna run a lot of big stuff because we want a high roll. So we run 1 copy of Cithria as a finisher. Arguably, you can use a second Cithria. I'm still kind of considering it. 1 is enough, that's for sure. But, you know, 1 more copy I think wouldn't hurt the consistency of this deck. Maybe you want to take out something else. I'm not quite sure what you want to take out for another copy of Cithria. But you should consider adding 1 more copy, because she is such a really great finishing tool. Volibear, of course, Tryndamere, of course, Giga Broken, Ultra Busted cards. Tryndamere recently also got buffed, we should mention it. Even though not the best buff ever, but still a really good buff nonetheless. He got 2 more health, which again doesn't really matter at his mana cost, but still a really great buff. It can come in handy in certain situations. So yeah, sure, why not? Tryndamere is super great. Wrath of the Freljord also got buffed, not in the most recent variety patch, but in the recent balance patch. Now it has a play effect that says you can Frostbite an enemy, which is great. If you have him in hand, it's not a dead card. You get to Frostbite something, and right now everyone is playing big stuff, so Frostbite is really good. Of course, 2 copies of the Kingfisher, as we talked about before. And we got the bread and butter of this deck, the Lord Eldred Mage Seeker Leader. Wow, you're gonna watch the games. Guys, let me tell you, he single-handedly win games. And the fact that this card is from Demacia just basically screws every Warmother player that doesn't run Demacia. So yeah, this card is giga nuts, because basically what happens when you play against another Warmother Call player, you both essentially play the same stuff. I mean, you play the Tryndamere, you play the Volibear, but the good thing is that with Lord Eldred, you always have the upper hand, because you have the tough. And also, when you trade, you also get value, because Lord Eldred did recently get buffed. If you remember, when the ally survived damage, it now granted +1/+1. Doesn't really matter too much against big stuff, but still can come in handy. And yeah, basically the effect is insane. Giving your Nexus stuff and giving all ally stuff, that's crazy. That's ultra level of nuts, and it always gives you the upper hand against your opponents. You're always happy to see him on board. No question asked. Card is just really powerful. Now, these are pretty much every single big stuff we have. So, what do we have to protect ourselves? Of course, we have the Valhir Prophet just as a cheap defender, and also she advances towards our goal of playing big units. We have 2 copies of Harsh Winds, 3 copies of Harsh Winds, sorry, 3 copies of Avalanche, 3 copies of Single Combat because you have big stuff, so why not use them to fight? Your opponent's gonna use Vengeance, you can react, you can respond with Single Combats. We have, of course, 3 copies of Stormbringer, just, you know, to keep stalling the match and keep surviving against aggressive player until we hit our Warmother, or maybe just, you know, play a big unit. You don't have to always cast Warmother. So, yeah, pretty great stalling tools, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the tools. So, what do we have in terms of ramp? We got 3 copies of Invocation of Thunder, and we already talked about the Valhir Prophet, but we do have 3 copies of Wild Mysticism, and you know, Winter's Touch, 3 copies, of course. Now, some people might run only Winter's Touch. I highly consider you run these 2, because you really want ramp. You really want to get to your big stuff. As fast as you can get to your big stuff, you can win the game. You can really bounce back with this deck. It's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal, honestly. So that's pretty much it. I believe we went through every single card. So how do you mulligan and what do you play? It depends, of course. If you're against aggro, I think you should opt for the Valhir Prophet, and don't aim to cast Warmother Call, just aim to get the Invocation of Thunder, Valhir Prophet, and literally just play the Lord Eldred and the Volley, the stuff that basically, you know, clear the board and have immediate effect. Tryndamere is kinda useless against aggro, as you already know. Of course, we got our board clears, which you should always aspire to have. We got the Stormbringer and the Avalanche. So these are the cards you want to see during your mulligan, and you should mulligan for these against aggro. Against mid-range or control, you should go as big and greedy as humanly possible. Always aim to get ramp. If you don't have ramp in hand, get more ramp. If you can keep one more Warmother Call deck, you know, it depends. It really depends. If you feel like you can, you know, you're playing against maybe a control deck, maybe you're playing against another Warmother Call deck, then you should definitely keep the Warmother Call. If you feel like you're playing against a mid-range deck that can finish you before you get to cast your Warmother Call, you shouldn't really keep it. But always try to get a ramp card in hand. That's super important. That's the crucial part. Against mid-range and control, try to get these ramp cards because you can bounce back simply by playing your big units. You don't have to rely on Warmother Call. And yeah, we went through every single card. That's pretty much the end of the deck guide. And as this deck performance, yeah, this deck is really powerful right now. I don't know if it's tier 1 yet. I mean, the meta is still kind of shaping up. But yeah, deck is doing phenomenal. It has incredible numbers. This is the finalized version, obviously, so I really recommend you trying it out. It's super fun to play. Also, I got some really spicy matches coming for you soon, so stay tuned for these matches and future videos. I got a few surprises coming in soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Volley. Okay, it doesn't run Tryndamere, so is it a Warmother Call deck? Usually they run Tryndamere. Well, nothing but ramp matters, so we keep the Wild Mysticism. Nice, and we got another Winter's Touch. That's great. We've secured 2 ramp cards in hand. And now we just, you know, strive to get a Warmother Call. That's basically it. But it's weird, why doesn't he run Tryndamere? This deck usually runs Tryndamere. Pass. Invocation of Thunder is actually quite great. Come on, brother, just pass so we can play the exact same cards, brother. Just pass. Let me play my Wild Mysticism and you will play yours. We're gonna have some good time. Yeah, what a shocker, dude. Yeah, come on. Don't you think I know how this game works? Let's trade. Now we both gonna play some ramp cards. I'll play my Winter Starch, you play whatever you got. I did get one disease. Well, I can't actually kill him. I think I should actually kill him. I think that should be the wiser play. I don't want him protecting him. So I just need to pray he does not have a third ramp card. And we just need to keep up the spell mana. Because we're both gonna cast Warmother Call. Next turn, Invocation of Thunder is an interesting choice. So I'm guessing we both pass. We both want full spell mana for the Warmother Call. And from there, it's just basically RNG. Yeah, cast the Warmother. So funny, we're playing essentially the same deck, but different variation. Pray for something good. Dude, we're playing the same deck, stop emoting. Like, yeah. Lord Eldred, that's actually quite nice. Sure. So, we pass. Tough is always awesome. Now we got our own Volibear. Oh, he runs this version. Okay. So we do this. But why would you run this card in a Warmother deck? I mean, I can just literally... Okay, sure. I mean, we do have the combat tricks. We have the stuff. I think we just pass here. I'm pretty sure we just pass here. We do have harsh winds. We have ways to defend ourselves. So Volibear dies to a Vengeance. That's fine. We expected this. Oh no, he cast this. Okay, so we are safe to attack. He can kill the Lord Eldred. He has quite a decision to make. He needs to kill the Lord Eldred because he wants the tough to wear off. But if he doesn't kill him, he can't really defend. So he needs to make a decision here on who he casts Vengeance. Obviously, it's either the Lord Eldred or the Volibear. There's literally not a single reason why you should cast it on the Wrath of the Freljord. Oh, he does not have a Vengeance. He have Harsh Winds. Oh, that's so good for me, actually. Okay, sure. Bro, we traded and, like, my unit survived. Uh-huh. Okay, unfortunately I low rolled. That's fine because I literally have Harsh Winds. So again, nothing really matters. When ally survive damage, yeah, it's when I survive damage. So if he attacks and I Harsh Winds, I still get damaged. I really do want to kind of drop another Lord Eldred because I don't want this landmark to be online. It's kind of blocking me from doing stuff I want to do. Okay, so we did decide to attack. But I do have the upper hand. Now that I know you don't have Vengeance, I do have the Lord Eldred, which is such a blast. I literally have 1 more HP than him and he can't attack into my units. This is actually quite crazy. So let's not do anything too sussy. We don't want to reveal our hand this quick. We want him to use resources first, while we have the upper hand. And then we only reveal the fact that we have a Harsh Wind. Oh, sure. Yeah. So he did end up getting 1 Vengeance. Sure, we'll trade. That's totally fine. And now I can also safely play the second Lord Eldred, which is really huge. Oh, actually, Volibear survived. Right. So, we play the second one.
Honor through diligence.
And basically, it's a battle of high rolls. Hopefully, I get 1 Tryndamere. Well, there's nothing I could have done to save him. At least he didn't get any HP back from that. Oh my god, we got the Cythria, dude. Oh, we got the Cythria, dude. That's quite unfortunate. So you go here, you go here, you go here, and you can take this. Yep. We actually got a Cythria high roll. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's madness. And we know he wasted his one and only vengeance. Unless he top deck another one. That might be a possibility. But if it didn't, we're in a good spot. Even if it did, I actually top deck a single combat. So it doesn't really matter. And the fun fact, I actually don't even have to use harsh winds here. Unless he uses his. Okay, so this is the harsh wind. We've anticipated. The question is... Yeah, we do harsh... What do we harsh? Well, we harsh winds you and you, right? We don't want the lower elder to get harmed. So we just use this. Oh, you know what? I just realized I had lethal. I literally forgot about the Wrath of the Freljord effect. Oh, wait, we actually didn't have lethal. We had harsh winds. But we could have went for lethal. So, okay. And I'm assuming we're not gonna play... No! He's dead. Do we play our wild mysticism? I think not, right? Wait, we're gonna pass, we're gonna get a unit, and then... Yeah, we should. We should. Because we have still 2 more slots. Uh-huh. And he wasted his entire hand. Sure. No reason to single combat the Volibear just yet. Nice, he burned his entire board. Oh, we got a Kingfisher. Sick. That's actually perfect. And we can actually rally. That's huge. So I'm assuming we're playing Tryndamere, right? That's pretty much the obvious play. We gotta play for Tryndamere. And we thinned our deck, so that's actually huge. Uh-huh. Well, Cythria has Challenger. So I'm assuming we can still just defend. Yeah, that's not that bad. So it is a good thing we play the Feral Mystic, because we actually want to keep these 2 alive. Dun, 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 dun. And now we can actually cast the Volibear. Now that will be a Volibear moment. For sure. Drawing a card. So this trade is actually really great for us. Because now both of his units are low HP. And, oh, okay, he just keeps drawing. Oh, that's great. So now we can drop a volley. And both of our volleys are leveled up. Val here. And we have Rally. So the only thing to save him is literally a Ruination. Which is okay. Because we are more than likely to high roll than him on Warmother call. So the only thing to save him is Ruination right now. No Ruination. That's awesome. We open attack. And next turn we just win. Because of the Volibear effect. There we go. Uh-huh. Drawing card. Really desperate. Oof. Restundra Red! Please, high roll. Nice, the Kingfisher. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's perfect. That is just perfect, my man. GG's. Oh, what a fun matchup, dude. What a respectable opponent. GG, though. It's so funny, we had different variation of the same deck, but the Lord Eldred just carried this entire match, single-handedly.
The snow is
from our foes. Ionia? Is this Wildfire deck? Dude, he didn't get a memo. Okay. Well, since all I'm going to face is aggro, I guess we should go full greed. Nice, the avalanche is great. So I have a pretty solid hand. Single combat is nice, actually. Annie, sure. So let's see if he plays something else or he just open attacks. Open attack is great. So we can safely wild mysticism here. What? Arena Battlecaster? Brother, it's been some time. Let's attack.
He engages, but will he survive? Hopefully, yes.
Nice, okay, so he did end up blocking. That's weird. Kinda wanna see what he plays here. Nothing, sure, I'll pass. Yeah, for sure. I have the upper hand here, dude. You're the one playing aggro. Okay. So I guess we can just literally win. That's game. That's game, straight up. So it is a Legion Marauder deck. And the Winter's Touch. Oof. That's huge. Now all I need is Warmother Call. And I'm good. Volibear is also quite nice, not gonna lie.
What do you think?
And what do you offer?
I have my orders.
Nice. Okay, we pass. If he plays anything, we can Volibear. If he don't, we can literally just... yeah, sure, that's not so bad. We can actually Frostbite here. Yeah, I think Frostbite is actually way better. Frostbiting is crazy good. We also got single combat. No need to Volibear here. That is completely fine with me. Ta-da.
This was your fate.
So I actually think we should single combat still.
Extra muscle never hurts.
I mean, they both die, sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. So Darius is dead. And we killed his basically entire board. Now we can in fact play the Kingfisher here. But maybe Volibear is the plan. Nah, let's play the Kingfisher. Let's draw some stuff. No, we do have the single combat, so we need card draw. Yep, GG, dude. He couldn't handle the Kingfisher. Oh my god. Good game, though. Show me my opponent. Diego Nora. Oh god. Okay. So obviously control matchup. He might have the bounce. But we can't count on that. So I'll guess we just opt for the Winter's Touch. This is quite nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to deal with elusives right now. Crying? No Nora? Oh, no Nora. Okay, let's give it a mastery emote then. So we Winter's Touching. Gonna take some damage, but that's totally fine, because now we can play Valhyr Prophet and the Winter's Touch. So, let's play the Valhyr Prophet. And what do you offer? Oh no, 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 dude, no. That's quite bad. But we can drop a Lord Eldred here. Really? Okay, sure. Okay, we need to pray he won't high roll and get the portal because that's way too much damage. And I'll kinda have two harsh winds. Okay, thank God I didn't get it. But he's gonna draw for it. Yeah, of course. Oh, he didn't get it. Okay, he only got one. That's perfect. So I'm assuming we can just volley bear, so we should actually just harsh wind to prevent as much damage from happening. And we can literally just volley bear. That's the play. Single combat is awesome. Before Val here. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's perfect lineup. Killing light! He didn't say it, but I kind of wanted him to. Okay, so we do have a single combat in case of vengeance. Or death to all who live. So either way, we're gonna do this. We don't want him. The reason we're doing single combat first is because we don't want him to get the mist. That's tons of damage for volleyball level up. That's insane. That was like 20 damage in one turn. So now, even if he does cast a vengeance, that's not that big. Casted a Hydra Vine, so now I know you don't have vengeance, dude. I can literally just play the Lord Eldred. Okay. It's fine. I guess we play Tryndamere. Now we locked him entirely from playing Ruination, because if you play Ruination, he just loses on the spot. My queen! Uh-huh.
You're a dull specimen.
Sure. Uh-huh. Okay, now I have a decision to make. Should definitely kill the Viega, right? He only has one more. Even though the Hydra Vine is quite problematic. We should kill the Viego. Okay, I do really need a Warmother call though, because our opponent is getting bigger by the minute. Warmother top deck. Oh, oh no! No, dude, no. Oh, and he got the elusive husk, dude. That's perfect actually for him. Okay, so we're gonna do this. True. Yeah, that's the lowest roll possible, but that's fine. We're gonna use it as fodder anyway.
Your idols will crumble.
Sure. Ah, you know what? Let's actually make our Tryndamere stronger. Not like he's dying or anything like that. So, come on, don't low roll. The chances are, yeah, sure, go for it. Both of these options suck. Oh, that's what I like to see, my boy. That's exactly what I like to see.
I'll clear the way.
So we should actually go for lethal here. GG, yeah. Dude, he needs two vengeance. No, even vengeance doesn't cut it. Yeah, that's GG straight up.
Fine work, Demacians. Fine work.
True.
Warmother against Warmother. This is not a deluge deck because it's not Bilgewater. It's Shadow House version, so we keep ramp into Warmother Call. That's quite great. Ooh, we did get Recitria. Oh, that's gonna suck. That's fine. Nice! We got another ramp. That's sick. That's really good. 2 ramp cards are phenomenal. If I can somehow get a third one, that would be huge. Even though he does run Shadow Isles. So he does have Vengeance. Oh, we did get a third ramp. That's ultra nuts.
A dark cloud.
Loom, dear Heisen. Okay, so we have our 2 units.
The cold creeps in.
What do we do actually? Do we just straight up ramp? Well, now we do just ramp. Oh my god, we got a third ramp? That's actually huge. We can use it as a card draw, actually. So, do we just keep next turn? I guess we're gonna see. Now, I do hope he doesn't have a board clear, because that would kinda suck. No, he used his own ramp, which is totally fine. So I'm pretty sure at this point, yeah, we just need to cast only one Winter Touch. Second one is literally unnecessary. Oh! I totally forgot this card existed. It has Fearsome. I can just stop it. I think I should. But can we ramp next turn? Yeah, we can. We can. That's fine. Uh-huh. So, this was worth it in my opinion. Because we can literally just cast the Warmother call next turn. And you know what? It actually might have been for the better, because now we can save the Winter's Touch. For card draw. Oh, we got a third one, dude. That's so funny, actually. Okay, that's great. We got 3 card draw. So don't low roll. Sick. That's awesome. He dies to a Vengeance, I assume. Nope. Okay, so while he's not vengeancing, let's just attack. I mean, this attack is pretty much free. Yeah. That's awesome for us. And if he volley bears, which I'm 100% sure he's going to do, we can Winter's Touch. And these immediately get to 6/6. Okay, we low rolled. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's the volley bear. So we ramp. And we save literally every single thing almost. And we can, I guess, pass. I don't think he will attack. But it's not that important for us to draw. So the good thing is, we low rolled, I think, just one. Yeah, GG. He knows it. Dude, he knows. He knows. This deck is insane. Oh my god.